25.
Welcome to the Zzone 9000, the official podcast of 1-900 Hot Dog, the world's last comedy website. I'm Robert Brockway, and my co-host Seanbaby and I are taking some time off for the holidays to, just to reflect on what matters to us the most, which I think is that picture of Steven Seagal eating a carrot, like it's his opponent in a fighting tournament. You know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, please immediately Google Steven Seagal eating carrot for your holiday gift that we got you. Actually, that's the gift we got everybody. Just do that, even if you know what I'm talking about. It never gets old. In place of a new episode this week, please enjoy our year-end roundup of the best of the Dog Zone. Happy holidays, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Please do be prepared to talk about the carrot. There will absolutely be a carrot quiz.
Did you read the articles I wrote on a man called Eddie Fuanet?
I've read a few of the Eddie Fuanet articles. He's canonically a part of like the Pressure Point Death Masters, like your George Dillmans and the whatnots.
He is, but not in an official way. He's just he thinks he is, but I guess that's what George Dillman thinks too. So for listeners who don't keep up with all the articles on the site, which again are very good and you should, he wrote a book about prehistoric birds in modern times. He wrote
I forgot a book that was started.
That's how I discovered him. I was like, what a fucking crazy book. And then I opened it. I'm like, a maniac wrote this. I'm going to Google who this is. And I found out he also wrote a book about homemade CGI military zombie comic creatures. Then Brockway and I together did a team working article about his incredible martial arts manual. We'll get to that. Other things he does. He's a rabbit farmer. He's a semi-amateur singer. He was too incompetent to be a justice of the peace in Texas, so he's not that anymore. He's an aspiring roadside attraction owner. He's a badge maker, and that's kind of what it sounds like. He makes a lot of circular text badges, no follow-up questions. He's a sub-English word paste author, a 0 out of 10 graphic designer, a rapper, and most importantly, he's a Frank Dukes, which means he made up a story about how he defeated all of the streets in the 1970s and created his own style of martial arts based very not loosely off of this comic book style of pressure point attacks that you'd get in 60s comic books. So it's close to Muryo Waza, which is the name of his style.
Oh.
It's called Muryo Waza, The Way of Unlimited Techniques, a guarded, exclusive, and confidential course. So if you're listening to this podcast, you narcs, tell no one of this. These Muryo Waza moves are secret and maybe protected by moves even more secret.
The Big Shamrock, the Big Cactus, and his DJ name, because Shaq is a DJ, is Diesel.
That's the only one I knew. I didn't know about the Shamrock or the Cactus.
Just goes to show you really don't have to be creative to come up with nicknames for a big guy. It's the big whatever.
He's a Buick.
The only big difference on the bag is that there's a warning on this one that says, careful, sour level may cause irritation to the mouth.
Do other sour products have that warning? Because I've never seen that before.
I don't know, but I don't recall like wanting to heed it as much as I did with this. Like I must blow through it on other ones.
Yeah, it makes me like cautious.
But I'm like, oh shit, hold on. Like maybe it's the volume of that. Like if I'm gonna eat.
Oh yeah, it does say that.
Because these aren't. I feel like these aren't as big as the Shaq heads, but they're still like too big to be comfortable.
Do you think you could put your mouth on Shaquille O'Neal without it getting irritated? Like, is this something that's just unique to him?
It's art. I see. It's I gotcha. This is what it's like to take Shaq into your mouth.
They cut from here to a training montage. You think it's going to be awesome, but it's just Jimmy like loosening up, just shaking his wrists out and stretching. And then he finally does the Jean-Claude Van Damme splits between chairs, but only at about 70%. And it looks like he hates it. It looks like he might die.
When he's warming up, they do the thing where like Bruce Lee clenches his fist so hard that his knuckles crack. Yeah. Only he does it with his spine, and that's not cool.
Right. I do that when I get out of bed. Like that's not.
Yeah, I'm 45 and I have scoliosis. Sure. Mine does that too, but it's not supposed to.
Yeah. That's what I liked about it, I guess, is that like I like to snap my bones into place before a workout too. Like I can relate to this.
Chelsea Clinton and Vice President Michael Moore are meeting with Ambassador bin Laden in the Oval Office, where they are currently letting him sit in the president's chair.
This is the future liberals wanted. They're like, let's let Osama bin Laden sit in the Oval Office.
Had to just be racking his brain for what's the worst possible thing they could do, and they would let him sit in the chair. That's such a liberal thing to do, sitting in the chair.
Michael Moore gave him permission.
Hannity sees this and he turns to Oliver North and say, "Be glad you're blind."
Jesus Christ.
Which, Oliver North, I don't know that you should ever say that to a blind guy, even if it's something terrible. Because like he's not happy that he's blind. Oliver North is...
It's kind of like the N-word for the sighted.
Oliver North throughout this whole comic is constantly being like, "God, I wish I had my vision back." And at one point, Sean Hannity turns to him and goes, "You should be happy you're blind."
Because you don't want to be the bad parent who's like, "I don't want to get the wrong gender diapers. Look at fucking Huggies only has the one type. They must have shitty diapers." Like that's all it took to hijack an American mind in 1988. It's much more complicated now. You have to tell them, "I'm going to lower the cost of eggs." Something crazy.
This podcast runs in 2 weeks. Are you sure you want to be publicly pro-agender? Like, this is dangerous territory. In this political climate.
We're gonna get those diapers back. Those diapers are on their way back in.
Yeah, you're looking at the future, buddy. We're regressing right to it. I think it's far safer for us as a podcast to get to the woman fucking the elephant.
Jason, let me test your hip-hop history. Can you finish this rap line? They call me sweetness. I love to dance.
Because running the ball's like making romance.
Fuck yes. Exactly right. See, you're a true
you guys
hip-hop
just rapped.
OG. We just rapped.
That was rap.
That's 1988 rap. Perfectly executed.
Because he actually makes the targets.
Right.
Or is there a trick that I'm not seeing? Is that woman ripping and dropping the targets no matter how far away
That's
he gets?
entirely possible.
Oh, I didn't even think about that, but that seems so likely to me now that you say that.
Because if she wasn't, he was really fucking good.
Yeah. I think it's that.
Yeah, a lot of that bit, too, seemed to be like she was pretending to be really uncomfortable, and the audience was like, yeah, I like that. She's scared. Like,
yeah, whip her.
She should be. But then at the end, she gets a little turnaround, and she makes him put like a match in his mouth and bend way over, and then whips him on the ass.
I don't know why he had to present that way.
Yeah,
it feels
because
like,
this
just
is...
put a cigarette in your mouth. He's like, "Oh, should I stand like this?" No. Too late.
Should I assume the position? I know this position. No, it's because this is
put my little butt out?
It's Circus of the Stars, baby. I feel like there have been maybe 2 spells cast and about 6 loads swallowed on screen.
Right.
yeah, that's the vibe.
Like Buffy was notoriously like kind of for the queers, and there was more like a 2-to-1 ratio of loads to spells, I think.
Yeah.
It's definitely skewing a direction.
This has at least twice as much semen as Buffy, I would say.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. There's like 4 sex scenes in a row at the beginning that are just men pounding it out for no reason, just to show us that they're dating.
Just artlessly fucking.
For several of them, you do not know their names. Like, what am I watching? Who is this guy? I name the ass, please. I need to know which ass to root for in this contest.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that episode of Next Generation affected all of us in weird, different ways.
There was a hand-stuffed ghost episode of Next Generation?
Yeah, dude.
Dr. Beverly
Dr.
Crusher had
Gates
sex
McFadden.
with the Irish ghost that had sex with her grandmother, which was actually an alien. Where were you?
God.
That's the best episode.
Sounds really good.
It was so weird and awakened things in all of us.
Uh-huh. I went right from that episode to the graveyard.
Oh, that makes sense.
I was already living that life, that ghost hand stuff life.
Yeah, you were already 4 inches deep in a ghost by that point.
What an erotic show today.
Did you like Bladesman Undersea 1? If you did, please let us know. This is the last planned issue. That's always just displaying that confidence I love to see.
I like that he also doesn't even add, I know it's what he means, but he doesn't add, unless you like if you buy a lot, we'll do more. He just says, this is it. End of the line. Party's over, boys.
This is it.
Well, I mean, he wrapped up everything. The good guys got the treasure. Those human trafficking victims got to have sex with the zombie penis. I mean, everybody wins.
If there's no rules, you should be able to jury rig up mechanisms. You should be able to come in there and do like electricity attacks like Blanca.
Yeah.
Like, just
surprise gun. That's a good move for a no rules fight.
If you can manage it, if you can rig it up,
surprise gun.
Just tape yourself all over with tasers.
Guess who forgot to check my asshole before this fight? I know the referee was real serious about sniffing those gloves, but he didn't sniff my asshole, and now I got a gun. Did you see the guy? He sniffed the gloves every round.
Yeah, but that dude sniffed those assholes too. I know he did.
That was off camera.
Yeah. There was no fight cause for sniffing the gloves. That's just That's just a him thing. A little something for me.
Did you put knockout powder on the... I'm going to take a big whiff of these fists, and if I fall asleep, oh, you're in trouble.
My name's Dogg. I love to shuffle.
Say no more, Doug.
The end.
Our dealers aren't great. They cause no trouble.
This is Alcoholics Anonymous, Doc.
They're our partners in business, you see. I guarantee the profitability. Well, grooving all day is made for me. It's a lot like dealer advocacy.
Despite his lumbering non-speed, he solves every problem with just sudden punch. So if a guy has him at gunpoint, his solution every single time is just grab the gun and bonk him. But I'm making it sound way too fast. Like he's like, oh, goddamn it, fucking get up for this, these old bones. And
yeah,
then
he's like 60 here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
He's
really
over
exertion
62, I want to say.
in every movement.
Yeah. Anyway, I just like the ogre paw bonk is so funny to me. But again, the show is written and produced by people who love him. And so he's put in these scenes where women like swoon over him while he plays the saxophone. And when I say saxophone, I mean he plays like a gigantic... He plays the Monster Hunter saxophone. It is this gigantic... But they gave him the one instrument that makes him look normal size. I think they should have given him a ukulele or a triangle or something just to play it up. But,
yeah, I didn't know they made big and tall instruments.
Dirk, do you have in your notes how Fatty Millen kills that one guy?
Oh, yeah, he farts him unconscious.
Yeah, he farts a ghost to death.
Okay. So other people saw that. I just wanted to verify that I didn't imagine that.
Yep. True comic fat guy fashion. You gotta fart at least one ghost to death.
Yeah, but then in the next scene, Melon tries to free the princess, and the little clown dudes are there, and they see his ass, and they each bite one of his cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to save the princess, and he's struggling with the chain, so it's showing his plump ass just shaking around. And then for a very long time, the two little people come up, they gently lift his little skirt, examine his ass, declare, "What a plump ass," and then each to a cheek begin to eat his ass.
You can't put out the E.T. book before Thriller drops. And also, E.T. book had this original song on the storybook, and they said you're not allowed to release it as a single. You don't know this song? It's called Someone in the Dark. It's terrible. It sounds like something a priest would sing to E.T.'s feet. It is just a saccharine pile of shit. It's up there, if you know the song from Free Willy 2, where Michael's like, "Have you seen my childhood?" It's like that. It will turn your penis inside out listening to it.
Find out she does have a pimp who sent her here. So
Yes.
the pimp sent her on a baby gig, and a perverted old billionaire milked her as she talked about her lost baby. This is a comedy.
And the pimp's in love with her. And the pimp later is like, "Come on, man, I love her, dude." Like he's not very good as a pimp, I will say.
Yeah, he's real bad as a pimp. I think we're skipping past some important notes. Like, he did cut everyone off from their money.
Yes.
And that is like, it becomes an important B plot in the movie. Because he's like, all right, bad news, guys, there's no more money. Good news, I do get to drink human breast milk. They take no comfort in that. So anyway, I just didn't want to skip past that.
Oh, yeah.
There's somehow, and it's exactly a sitcom B plot that they don't have their money, because it will only come in for a joke. Like it doesn't do anything else. It's just like, let's throw to the B plot for a couple of quick giggles, and then back to Mickey Rooney sucking on a titty.
Tell me which one of these is fake. Cheryl in Bikini Summer. Babe number 1 in Assault of the Party Nerds 2, The Heavy Petting Detective. Vanessa in Bikini Summer 2. Laser Model 2 in The Cold of the Night. Tammy in Alien Intruder. Sex Dentist in Bikini College. Mountain Nug in Encino Man. Dancer 2 in White Cargo.
Number 2.
Can you guess the fake one?
It was number 2.
You think it was Babe number 1 in Assault of the Party Nerds 2, The Heavy Petting Detective? The one I made up was Sex Dentist in Bikini College.
Damn it.
Every other one was real. She did return in Bikini Summer 2 as a completely different character.
All right, read number 2 to me again.
Babe number 1 in Assault of the Party Nerds 2, The Heavy Petting Detective. I knew you would think that was fake. That's why I invented this game. You found the inspiration for the entire bit.
Now I just want to watch that one, though.
How shitty are you that they can't even like borrow $50? Like they're in like fucking La Pluma, Washington. Like I looked up the motels. It's like $45.
Now, today money.
Today, yes.
Can the people at the wedding each kick in 75 cents? Because combined, that would be enough to get us a bed overnight so we don't have to freeze to death in our vehicle. And they're like, no.
Or alternatively, we're saying we're woodsmen, and we weren't planning on doing this. That's why we didn't bring our tents and sleeping bags. Could anybody just lend us some blankets? Also, no. That's surprising.
Yeah. Also, you could just sleep in your car. It'd be cold. You might have to turn it on for a bit. There's so many solutions to this problem that aren't going into the fucking woods and sleeping in a haunted cabin.
With a spare tire on, Sean? That's not safe to do.
You're right. You can't sleep in a car with a spare tire. You're right. I take it back. Go fight the ghost.
Darcy, I said, have you ever arrested a barb? She downed a spoonful of baked beans before replying. Are you talking about the gang as in the St. Louis Barbs? I am. Okay, so that's just to set up what comes next.
Down them beans, girl, yeah.
It was my turn to take a spoonful of beans. It was my habit to save them for last. I'd already finished my ribs and hoped I didn't have globs of sauce on my face. I obsessively wiped it as I ate the messy food to keep red smears away from my cheeks and the corner of my mouth. So it's pretty good. I think it's pretty erotically charged.
A lot of bean talk, just like I like it.
Yeah. We're fucking these beans. I'm into it.
I'll keep going then. After swallowing the beans, I took another paper napkin to wipe my face again.
A lot of beans and wiping. Oh, yeah.
The lady teacher walks in and he's like, oh, a lady. Just forgets about the kids instantly to get in her pants. I'm like, this...
Tries to get her those fries.
Yeah.
Ask her if she wants some of his fries.
He fails to impress her with the entire contents of his wallet. He pulls out every fucking thing in his wallet and says, will this get me laid? Will this get me laid? How about, wait, no, hold on. This is a Diners Club. Will this get me laid?
Yeah, he's got a pile of his own trading cards. But here's the thing. I think this would work. This is a true story. I'm on a series of video game all-star trading cards put out by Twin Galaxies, and if I handed you one, you would fuck me.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
You know me too well, Sean. She turns him down and he says, well, what's your type? She says, you're not my type. And this bugged the shit out of me. She goes,
I didn't like this.
About 3'7", 6 years old. In my notes it says, I'm out.
They got a lot in common. He wants to be pervert on girls' PE.
And we get what she means, but come the fuck on, kindergarten ninja.
There's 9,000 ways you could have wrote that. And that was the one you should know.
Hey, she's here doing her community service too. All right.
For your unspeakable sex crimes, I sentence you to 4 years of kindergarten teaching.
Now she has to be bound in the magical helmet to re-experience her mistakes.
Yes, there's a fucking magic helmet.
So many things. What is it? There's a magic helmet in the magic bookstore
laptop.
keeper's magic bookstore computer, which contains a subfolder of dinosaur karate, and within that subfolder there's a magic helmet which contains its own world where you learn about your mistakes. Fucking madness. Yeah. Just all the way madness.
This is an existence inside a scene elsewhere, inside a matrix.
Inside an Inception? There's an Inception thing going on.
So, God, where are we?
Inside a reboot, inside a never-ending story. All right, I'll stop. Your second title card should be just the second part of your first title card, and then your second title card should say, has to hide his vampiric penis at all times or something. That's your dark secret.
Yeah, you can't see a stick in a mirror.
His dick must feed.
Wait, you guys can see your dick in the mirror?
Oh no, Sean, he's got you too.
Oh no.
Seanbaby, shock jock on the podcast. Just found out he's got a vampire dick.
Love forever.
Love forever.
I don't know. It's better for me to sing it even though I can just hit a button.
You're forever, love, forever.
And there you go.
Remember in Extra Large when one of the musical instruments was a gun? If this song had a gun as one of the musical instruments, I would... Yes!
Wait for it.
It's the fucking gun solo. Here's the thing. I have done some pro wrestling, and it doesn't seem like this should be a dangerous thing, but to cover the ring in cornflakes,
yes,
you are going to get some scratches. And as the night goes on, anybody who like went to the mat will get up, and there's just a few little cuts. Like you could just see little chunks of blood on their back and arms, just because sliding onto a cornflake it's just going to break the skin.
My worry is, you like at one point you see the ring, and towards the end of the night, it's covered in just pulverized cereal dust.
Yeah.
Like somebody's gonna slip on that doing a very dangerous move. That shouldn't be ordinarily very dangerous, but if you slip in the middle of it, you're gonna die for the breakfast cereal match.
Yeah, it's stupid that this is like something I saw. I'm like, oh, that's kind of dangerous, but it's just dumb assholes throwing cereal.
This is like the only song I loved. I won't say like I would listen to it outside of the context of Eurovision, but if you're gonna lean into some sort of stereotype about your country, and you are, this is Eurovision. People are out here like, I love a good sauna. Who wants a meatball? And they're like, we're a dark forest of corrupted wood sprites, and we can beat. The lyrics are all, we can beat any curse or hex. We will summon things to defeat you. And you're like,
yeah. It's true.
Fuck yeah, put sitting there in its Final Fantasy.
I have a clip.
Yeah, you're dying in a forest to that.
Yeah.
Again, 90s Enya song? Could be.
Could be. Or just a fairy trap left in the woods by evil spirits.
Yeah, the year 6000, long after civilization has died and been rebirthed in a shape we don't recognize. Could be.
Could be.
And Sean, you're going to play the role of the penetrator.
Done.
And as the penetrator, you repeat after me.
I have been fucking Zabos this whole time.
Zabos, we ask that you help us overcome all difficulties.
Zabos, I am the penetrator. We ask that you help us overcome these difficulties.
All of our problems and obstacles.
All of our problems and obstacles, whether they're involving penetration or not. Sorry, I'm just doing a little ad-lib. The penetrator doesn't play by rules, baby.
And so we offer you this arse.
And so we offer you this art. Wait, no. The penetrator is a top.
Just, you finished the line. You're good. All right, Denard.
Yep.
You're the penetrated. All right, so repeat after me as the penetrated.
All right, cool. Power bottom sunny style, got it.
This wonderful arse.
This wonderful arse.
Good. That's it for you. Sean, the penetrator again.
Will be my bride. I will power bottom Wonder Woman until the superpowers team has disbanded in shame.
God, these souls are so forfeit. They're so forfeit right now. Sean, repeat after me. This arse.
This arse.
All right, and now you slap. Now you slap the penetrated
do a little
arse.
slap?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do I have your consent, Denard?
Give him a little slap.
Half of it. Oh, yes.
I always like to ask permission before. Okay, let's do this. This is so much more erotically charged than I thought it'd be, but I love it.
I found a Malibu Comics wiki. It describes his origin story as Cal Denton discovered, after he turned 18, that he had superhuman abilities.
Went all out on all of these ideas.
He assumed it was just a genetic aberration and began fighting crime.
All right.
So he's like, oh, it must be fucked up in the genes. Let's fight some crime.
I mean, it's not exactly seeing your parents get murdered in front of you, but I guess it's an origin.
I feel like if you said, hey, what are your guys' ideas for the ferret in like a brainstorming meeting in the 90s, and someone like took a deep breath and opened their mouth, I'd say, stop. I already know what you're going to say. And then this is what I would say you're about to say.
Bitten by mystical ferrets,
Right.
of course.
Of course, yes.
Bitten by a wizard's pet ferret.
You're going to say just Wolverine. I already know.
The rest of that, what he didn't know was that he had been given his abilities on purpose, possibly by the government.
Okay, that's better.
Well, that's Wolverine.
You go too easy with these questions. You got to make these questions more difficult, because I owned Mac and Me on VHS
hell yeah.
as a child and watched it dozens of times. And when that clip started becoming popular with Paul Rudd on Conan, I was like, oh, Mac and Me because I had seen the whole film probably like 10 or more times. There's
Did that
many
scene
other
ever
parts.
get normal?
But there's
The
other
teddy bear
parts
scene?
too. Like the dad gets a gun at one point, like not a
Yeah.
human dad, like an alien dad gets a gun.
And he looks real fucked up. Like you would shoot him without the gun.
Oh, absolutely. There's I think they drink Coca-Cola out of the liquid core of their planet. I might have misremembered that, but I'm pretty sure that
That doesn't quite sound. I do remember something about Coke.
they love Coca-Cola. It is Mac and Me.
Yeah, it is Mac and Me. 100%. You win a point.
Question before we move on. Paul Rudd started doing that way early on Conan, right?
It feels like, yeah, he's been doing it for a long time.
Since like
15, 20 years.
Since like 90s, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Was that enough to like, that was so far back that it was still really special when like somebody referenced something that you thought was private to you? Did you fall in love with Paul Rudd at that moment?
Can I tell
that's
you
a good
something?
question.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my Paul Rudd tattoo right now, and that is not a joke. Verbal contract,
Okay.
Merit K 2025.
Okay.
You have a Paul Rudd tattoo?
I have a Paul Rudd tattoo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Like I
And
said,
is it because
that's-
of Mac and Me?
It's early enough in the
It's
culture.
not because of Mac and Me.
What do these numbers represent? Ethiopia, 100%. India, 86%. America, 11%. Greece, 91%. Korea, 88%. Mexico, 24%. China, 18%.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how depressing is the answer?
That's a good question. 2.
2. So not very depressing.
Not at all. It's great news to some.
Population that are secretly kittens?
Nope, that's not it. Merritt, you can steal and you get your own question during the steal.
What was the one that was 100%?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia's all kittens. I'm
just all kittens.
That's
all
what We Are the
kitten
World was
country.
about. They deported all humans, paradropped in just
Does it have something to do with animals?
only very, very vaguely. Other than humans, yeah. Just like only through the sheerest of technicalities. Like,
Oh.
But no, I'm going to say no.
Percentage of the population that owns a nice sweater, a nice wool sweater.
That's it. Both great guesses.
100%
That
of
is-
Ethiopians.
Yeah.
Again.
What that actually is the percentage of a country's cuisine I eat as a taco. Yeah. Ape lover.
Buck.
Ape lover.
Yes. The passion and the earnestness in this song is so deep that it instantly won me over to a cause I would have said I was against, which is, of course, women having sexual intercourse with apes.
So just based on the time that this movie came out, this is some racist shit, right? Like this has got to be.
Now, hold on. It's very specifically about apes.
Right.
Like if that was the song and then it was her going into Harlem or something. Yeah, okay.
She is
okay.
from New York City though, and she's got, just regular dudes can't do it for her. She needs something more, and that's always code, right? For
It was probably
exotic.
code.
Yeah.
Fine. It's not
That's
like
what
it's not like I'm saying I'm pro ape fucking now. It's
Right.
like how I feel about furries. I don't get it. I think it's like a little goofy, but it's not hurting anybody.
But they're here, It's done. It's
Yeah.
over.
Unless I guess if the ape doesn't want to fuck, somebody's gonna get real hurt. But so she recruits the neighbor to go to a payphone. They try it again. It works, and they're in a Technicolor jungle. Only they're both like corpse gray, and he tells her, "I always wanted to shower together." So they do. They shower together in virtual reality, like immediately.
It's like I have written down, it's like a poolside shower in the Black Lodge where you're being spied on by Phil Collins.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah.
And then I
a-
guess she force morphs him into Adam Baldwin, which seems like a nightmare.
Yeah, that's
I think
the
Adam
worst.
Baldwin may have force morphed him into Adam Baldwin.
I don't know. Either way, his identity is erased. Like she's established this is a mind-to-mind connection, and then she's like, "Hey, guess what? You're Adam Baldwin now." Like is that what happened to Adam Baldwin? Is that what made him Republican? Is like he being John Malkovich himself somehow?
That
I
would
know
make
you're
a
not
lot of
supposed
sense.
to do that.
I think this is where I realized the show was very, very designed for women. Like because this is a very woman way to use virtual reality, to kill a magician and then have sensual jungle sex, and also for like all this complicated technology, just be like a magic dream. This is one horse away from perfect lady fiction. Let me know in the comments if I have a full understanding of women.
So he finds out the hacker is his son, of course, and he has that information the government wanted all this time. The aliens were hungry for it. And what's worse, his boss, he finds out his boss, Director Briggs, is behind the whole thing because Goliath, as the software that gathers so much data, it can predict our thoughts.
Okay, interjection. So
Is
they
that
tell
your
this dude.
one interjection?
I'm still using my interjection. Don't ape me. They tell this guy, they're like, hey, buddy, if you turn on this fucking surveillance system, aliens will come to Earth and eat the data. And he doesn't say...
Interjection. Interjection.
God, you can't interject an interjection.
Yes, I can. We find that out by a tweet from Senator Chuck Schumer. Continue.
Okay, thank you. No, good interjection.
In the first panel, he is climbing a cliff, and he sees like a dark shadow in the distance on the air. He looks up and finds like a really generically designed pterodactyl monster descending upon him. It's kind of nothing. It's kind of something. It doesn't say anything. We are not given any like context for it.
It's like a dungeon master's tattoo. It's not. It's like fine.
It's fine. It's nothing special. It also doesn't say anything. We get no context for it. He hurls a bolo around its legs and then cuts it in half, and then holds both of his swords to the air for no reason and screams, "Gods of the planet, Reinald, give your son strength. Give my weapons your power. Let us do your bidding."
Okay, so right here I turned on this hard because this is just Conan, but at least Conan's gods like have names and like personalities, I guess. And so for this, like, you could tell the world building's bad when this guy's like, whatever you call the guys who run the religion here, which we also haven't named.
And also, I'll do whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really have a goal in mind. So if you do, like, I'll build a shed. I could do some plumbing. I can kill another pterodactyl monster. I'm not really sure why I did that.
We're on page 0 and we're out of ideas. They are really bad ninjas, though.
They're horrible.
The idea is that they wouldn't have been able to get there if they were dressed like ninjas. People would have been like, "Oh, hi, ninja." Like, "Oh, shut up."
Or you go in at night, which is why you have the black ninja costume.
That's a great idea, too.
No, it's broad day. It's like noon. It's like the sun is directly above them.
Try going in at noon while everyone was working inside there without being disguised and were caught instantly. And then they changed into ninja clothes to run away, leaving them wildly confused and with a really funny story to tell.
Back at the base, Nichols has no idea why Cindy's mad. She's like, "Dude, no one's ever fucked up anything worse than that." He's like, "Come on, let's have a little fun. Let's loosen up." It's like,
this was a party.
All you did was...
This guy's got a puppet.
He's like, "Come on, it was just an undercover op to stop a nuclear missile. What's the big deal? I'm gonna honk your titties now."
Is it just called ancient Korean karate? I feel like they would probably have a name.
It's Tong Sudo is what his style is, but Tong Sudo is a form of karate. It's not inaccurate, but it's a little.
See, I just found that in the introduction, he's like, just ancient Korean karate. It should be called something. You should probably tell us that.
Its own name. Yeah.
Right away.
Well, he does like a kata early, which is when you pretend to have a fight against like 15 dudes, but. They say this is a special form of Korean karate designed as a gift for an ancient prince, and I'm pretty sure this is bullshit. Like, I didn't even look it up.
That's a terrible gift. To get a karate hoedown, you get a little karate line dance in exchange for your heroic deeds. Like, some guys get fucking mountains named after them. You got a karate line dance. That sucks. That's how you get haunted by an ancient Korean prince, like, for sure. Like, this is the first time I really thought, somebody fucked up really bad and made something really crazy. And like, I don't know, that kind of lifts a little bit of the veil off the universe where you're like, oh, things don't just suddenly exist and then I consume them. Somebody made this and there is a chance that they did a very bad job.
Yeah. It is kind of like a nightmare of a character design. Like,
It's something you'd make if you forgot you were supposed to design a Rubik's Cube cartoon and like your boss showed up in your office and you're like, no, I didn't forget about this. It's an old man baby head attached to the side of a cube. Yeah, it also has feet. Yes, you're right, boss. And yeah, of course it has feet.
Yeah, of course.
It's the head
it doesn't need them.
is a particular goblin blue that we really only associate with villains in cartoons.
Yeah, I've written down here. It looks like Mickey Rooney's corpse in a teleporter accident.
Oh God.
That's what I have here. It's a fucking nightmare to behold.
It feels like the dreams that I have a lot, there'll be like stuff going on in the background that makes no sense. Like I watched like 5 or 6 episodes to refresh myself. And there's one where they're all in biology class and there's just a guy in the background lifting weights, but instead of weights, he has a giant tortoise.
Yes. You know what this is to me? Do you ever play the video game Paperboy? It's like Paperboy shit where like you're a paperboy, but then you'll pass something. You're like, wait, what was that? Like things that seem sort of like background action, but aren't quite right. Like the Grim Reaper will just be on the sidewalk or there'll be a single breakdancer in the middle of the street. Like they sort of make sense because something had to be there. But then like when you look at it too long, you're like, wait, no. What? And it just feels like somebody has like created this entire backstory for just 1 second of just something you're not really supposed to focus on. And this whole show felt like that. There's just shit happening. And if you look at it, you're like, no, wait, why is someone just rowing a boat on the sand?
Yeah.
Was I supposed to see that?
Is that going to come back later? No.
Nope.
Yeah. And then freeze frame on a dedication to the children of the Special Olympics. You're out.
Him being a clan diversity pick almost feels like sabotage in terms of, dude, he's actually likable. We're trying to build a fucking Behelit here, and people are going to love him. What do? We've had him say the worst things we could think of. How do we poison this man?
They found a way. It's the only solution they found in the entire fucking screenwriting process. Is how do we make this character unlikable? They finally did something.
How do we make people not love Terry Crews? And you know what? Still kind of loved him.
I have no idea, like metaphorically, but I love the interaction that leads up to his transformation. He walks up to the family. Danny's like guessing at what some petroglyphs mean, and he notices the guy and he says, "Are there more petroglyphs down that way?" And the ranger goes, in the most like you're an idiot voice I can imagine, he goes, "Just follow the path. There are clear signs at every turn." And then boom, he's the nude Indian. Just sprinting up a hill.
That's what he says before he transforms is customer service speak for "fuck you, dipshit. Use your brain." Just
he literally
like he did not answer that question.
Asshole.
He said, "Yeah, see all the fucking signs everywhere? Maybe you should look at them." Anyway, peace out. I'm a naked Indian. This is so cursed. I don't know a good way to talk about it. Like my notes, this is the most scattered my notes have ever been because the layout of this source book is totally broken and insane. Like it, as you mentioned, it kind of has everything you could ever possibly think of, but also not nearly enough. Like the things that it omits are just as important as the things that it has. Like, for example, I did find a picture of me on page 79, and I found Seanbaby in the supplemental art you included. So, like, we're in here.
I think I know exactly which pictures you're talking about.
Yeah, you're the rogue scholar. I get this shit.
Yeah, we're in here. We're in this book.
And yeah,
it's a never-ending story.
The juicer hitting a guy in the face, right?
Yeah, I got my look from that. The first time I saw that, I'm like, this is what I'm going to look like for the rest of my life.
So that we know the kind of bits we're talking about when they say the ideas are bad, the back half of one of the episodes we covered is that a guy gets too many compliments, so he gets a swelled head physically, so they have to insult him to cut his head down to size. So that's like 10% a joke idea or like wordplay, 90% grotesque facial swelling. Right? That's the balance there.
For which they built several prosthetic heads for him. New prosthetic heads. Multiple.
The episode's way more about how horrible he looks than anything they say or do at that point.
Yeah, he looks like a sex toy having an allergic reaction, for sure.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm not sure Howie Mandela's a genius, guys.
As like garbage historians now, we can just glance at this and see several reasons why this is cursed. But like I had to realize like I am witnessing something that should not exist. And it does not exist for many people.
It was a weird era. I mean, this was like the Vanilla Ice era where people would try to manufacture cool, and it sort of worked in a way that sort of felt nostalgic, but we also kind of saw through it, I guess, how like so something like this, you're like, oh, they're trying to make a cool thing. And then you see, you're like, oh, wow, they really missed. But we didn't quite have like the irony. So I don't know, it's this holding pattern for culture where stuff sucked and you were allowed to enjoy stuff that sucked, but we didn't quite understand what we were doing yet. To be clear, no one enjoyed this movie in any way.
Seen enough of that in my adult life of like the advertising world and how that works. It's just like, sure, sell it as a package. And then you just got to wonder, who is the production company that took it on? What else did they do? Again, we saw a little bit of it, but just endlessly fascinating.
Why didn't we give them a camera?
Yeah.
Like, make us a video. Sure. What do you want me to film? Oh, no, you do not get a camera.
You do, or we could get a camera, but that'll eat into our budget. So let's just spend as little as humanly possible and get some stock footage that maybe they owned the rights to. Who knows? Or like you said, didn't even get permission for. We will never really know, I guess.
I know a guy, hear me out here, who's got footage of just thousands of chimps dying in really funny ways.
She says that Pierce Brozen is like always on with his fucking smooth brother, like, hey, my love, like to everybody. Like the DoorDash driver's gonna get flirted with by Pierce Brosnan.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's his life. That's just what he does. He's just a drifting hunk.
And I think the flirting is like not intended to hook up with anybody, because he was like happily married, widowed, and then happily married again. And it's just that it's like a gift he's giving to the world.
Yeah.
This like pleasantly attractive vibe, you know? Like it's not to hook up with the driver. It's just like you've entered the vicinity of Pierce Brosnan. It's like if you smelled a flower near you, you will experience my hunkitude. And then you'll move on to your next thing.
Everybody leaves with a boner.
It's almost like an AI made this. Like if you said, make me a burger song, like it would probably be pretty close to what a human made back then.
When you say you didn't know if somebody made a note of it, I assume you're talking to Brockway, because I can close my eyes and the entire film plays. Like I can give you a frame by frame rundown of exactly, because this film opens with a montage over the full length of that song. Again, not getting you into the tone of this film. There's no jokes or wackiness in this. It is a straightforward, heartfelt 3-minute long montage of just people cooking and eating burgers.
And then it dumps straight into an extended shower scene.
Hell yes. Instantly 80s comedy.
We need to talk about the titties in this film.
Okay.
Einstein, 100, Frankfurt.